Yep, rolling.
All right, well, first full season here in Nashville. What's the excitement level coming into this season? All right, Mike, so obviously new year here. What does this new era or chapter look like for Nashville SC?
It's an exciting time for our club to look at this new era we're ushering in, and we've referred to it internally as Nashville SC 2.0. As we continue to kind of grow and evolve, we had a certain level of success in our first 4 seasons, but even throughout those 4 seasons, we talked about how we can take what we're doing to the next step and take us from being a team that can compete in games against strong teams to generally be a team that we think can contend for titles and cups. And to do that, we thought we need to have a different game model, some new players, a different manager, and we head into this season for the first time really since 2020 having the opportunity to do that.
I would say we have a lot of optimism. A lot of optimism going into 2025. We understand that it's a great privilege to have the opportunity to write the 6th chapter of Nashville Soccer Club. There's a ton of good in the club from top to bottom across all of our properties. We use the end of that 2024 season to sort of lay as much of a foundation as we can as we enter this NSC 2.0 in 2025.
Words for us to use to describe this new era: tension and intensity. We want to be a really hard team to play against. We want to make teams uncomfortable. Our hope is on both sides of the ball, either things we're doing when we have the ball or things we're doing defensively to put the other team under pressure. So we want to make them uncomfortable. And I think for us, we want to be exciting and entertain.
My goals are always the team goals. I think what we're going to set out to do is to try and create an identity. The identity is the way we play and the way we act, play on the field and act off the field. That is uniquely Nashville. That's a group that the fans and the people of Nashville can identify with and connect with, and we want to put in consistent performances. We want to be a team that each and every night knows what we're going to get out of each other, and the fans and the opponent know what they're going to get out of us, which is going to be a team that plays as hard as possible and as hard to play against. But again, it's just about trying to create as much consistency as we can.
Player report days, more like player report days. There's a period of time before the first day that the administrative team is bringing in all the players from wherever their home base is and getting them into market, into Nashville. And they arrive here, when you get everybody in the building and the energy's high and everybody's catching up with each other, it just really shows you the optimism and the opportunity that we have to write this sort of 6th chapter in NSC history.
Happy to be back.
Very happy, very excited. New year.
New year, let's go.
How are you guys?
Good.
What's up, bro? You good? Yeah, good. Good pictures?
As always.
Yeah, we got a nice walk up, close up for you. Yes, sir.
First one of the season, let's get it.
Yes, sir.
A lot better than Australia weather, right?
Sydney's on to this, eh?
First day back.
Oh, it's amazing. It's the best feeling. Beautiful day, beautiful weather. Happy to be back.
Straight from the airport to here?
Yeah, my flight got cancelled yesterday. I had to get one to New York last night. Beautiful to be back. In the snow, physicals.
The first day is completely all sort of, I would say, like medical testing, just with the doctors and our medical team getting twisted and turned and poked and prodded in all different ways. Then the second day turns into the physical testing, which is led by our high performance team to get a lot of our baselines to help sort of create these individualized plans to address any needs that the player needs. And to also, sort of build on a lot of their strengths and just see where they're at before we hit the ground running.
What's the strategy here? What's our?
The mini goals are just insane. We have to we have to. Will you open the big door? You got to stack them in, and they get all caught on each other. So we'll stack them up onto the cart that he's bringing now, and they'll get hung up on each other and try to fall off. And I kind of just like stand on top of the cart and hold them. No, because I'm not falling off. They're falling off. Good? Yeah. This year we get to pack everything we're going to use. So the new goalkeeper coach requested 5 of these blow-up dummies. We have 4 ready, and we have a new one over there. Chase, what do you think? Yeah, maybe we leave these with water.
Might be easier when we get there.
Yeah. Since it's going to be dropped at the field this time, normally the pod's taken to the hotel, and we have to pack up the pod and take it to the fields. This time, we're dropping the pod at the fields, and medical will have to take their stuff back to the hotel. But you love to see that. You love to throw a wrench into medical's plans. That's always nice. So before the end of the regular season, we're already planning out preseason, letting the charter company know what will be on the plane, letting the pod company know what will be in the pod so they can get us the right size. The only thing we won't bring is big goals. The facility has full-size goals. We have to bring all of our mini goals, or as many as we can. There's no real good way. Oh, here, there's 2 more poles here. Oh, yeah, probably, what do you think, 2 of them? Yeah. Let's tip it that way. I'll do these. I don't know everything that's going to be in there, but I know we're going to have ping pong, and we'll have cards, and probably FIFA. A short sleeve hoodie. What a legend.
Well, I normally wear a jacket with it. But wasn't planning on the outside.
Like for the mini goals? Yeah. Yeah, I already have that. All right, Brady. Harder and harder.
Is this always the fun
I know.
part?
Yeah. In the process. Oh, my God. It'll fall all over the place and everything will be fine.
We tried to set up the ping pong table. It had a little accident in the pod on the way down, so we are in the process of trying to secure a new one for you guys.
Well, we need the rest of the equipment too. Thank you, guys.
There's a lot of logistics and a lot of planning that go in place. You're trying to move 50 to 60 people you know, all around from the world, getting them into a location and then moving them to a different location, and, you know, kind of setting up an optimal environment for performance and development for the players and the staff. So there's a tremendous amount of work that goes behind the scenes. We have a tremendous staff here at Nashville that handle a lot of that, that work tirelessly and endlessly to make this as smooth as possible.
Jackie boy, we're back. How we feeling?
We're back. Year 6. We're rumbling. Let's go. Shalom. Hello.
Where are we going?
We're going to preseason.
Where at?
That's an undisclosed location. We're not allowing anyone to know. Palm Beach Garden.
What's the vibe, boys?
Life is great, man. We got the coffee master right there. Come on. The barista. The barista. Hey. Spicy
put it
coffee.
out there. Anyone who can do latte art, I need you. I need your help.
Come on now. I can't do latte art.
Okay, 2025. The opportunity ahead of us is that we get an opportunity to write chapter 6 of the history of this club. Where this chapter falls in the totality of the history of the club, that's for other people and for time to decide. All we're focused on right now is the present, which is us together, starting tonight, starting tomorrow. It's the only thing that we can control, and it's the only way that we can start to get out of the starting block and actually start writing the chapter for all of us. The off-season has been spent to replenish and reposition this roster and this staff. Okay? You can feel it. There's a lot of new faces here. It's been done intentionally, okay? With people and players alike that are aligned behind the values of this community and this club and this organization. It's going to take time. It's going to take time for everybody to reestablish connections and get connected, right? It's our job to create that environment. It's all of our jobs to individually connect with one another. But also I want to say this. It's an opportunity to give a blank canvas to every single person. Every single person in this room gets a blank canvas, and every single person in this room comes in with a beginner's mindset. Meaning anything from the past, any presumptions that we have from before, we leave them. And all we do is we focus on the now, right? And we begin to write that chapter that we talked about. That means the things that made you what you were and viable to get to this seat aren't going to be the things that continue to make you viable and move on. If you're an older player, the threshold of the mistakes is smaller. The standard's going to be that you should know better. If you're a younger player or a new player, we'll give you a little bit more leeway for a week or two, and then that shrinks. Because everything's about getting on the rise. Each one of you is here for a reason. And collectively, we're going to come together to really make it a memorable season.
We want to create a preseason that is intense, connected, and competitive. I think it's human nature to want to get ahead of yourself. We have to turn every page, because if you turn every page, you get to seize the moment on every opportunity that might be presented. So we look forward to starting on day one and turning every single page from day one to day two, all the way through the end of the season. A real brave young player.
His dynamism, his intensity and energy.
His work ethic.
And that was Eddie Tagseth.